So I just want to say something. I know we're exposing the government for being treasonous right now, which is what we're, it's very important, and we are exposing. There's plenty of us doing it, but there's one thing I want to point out, and one thing that I think we need to put our attention on a little bit is without the mainstream media, the government have no word. The mainstream media are pushing fake narratives. They are pushing this fucking hard for the government. They're all paid, they're all owned by the government, by people that are involved with the government. So I need everyone to keep doing what you're doing with the government and exposing the government for this tyranny and this treason and this fraud. But also what I want you to do now, like I'm doing, I'm starting to do, is I want you to start exposing every mainstream media channel, newspaper, whatever it is you can. You need to start exposing these guys for their fucking lies, because they're the people keeping the sheep asleep. We need the sheep to wake up. We need the people, and I don't mean to call you sheep in a disrespectful way. When we mean sheep, is that's what you are. You're just following the narrative, and the narrative is false and it's paid. So what we need to do now is start exposing the mainstream media, because without their word, they have fuck all. So they are gonna counteract this soon. Soon they're gonna fucking wipe down Facebook. They're gonna shut down everything. There's some stuff going on. They're gonna shut down all the social medias to stop the truth getting out. And they're probably going to shut me down like they have been doing on Facebook for fucking 9 months. So what I want you to do, guys, is to expose the mainstream media, get on every post they post up, and give them your honest opinion and your honest judgment on their article. Use your common sense, use your conscience, and fucking really point out where they're going wrong. Tell them straight, tell them the truth, tell everyone on there the truth. But also, what I also want you to do, if you wouldn't mind, is go through my videos and fucking screen record every video. So if they do shut me down, you can still post these videos. You are more than welcome to screen record my videos and post them yourself on your own social media too. They're going to shut me down at some point. It's inevitable. But at least if they do, you guys can still carry on this fight as well. I'll still be fighting. I'll still find a way of getting videos out. But just to counteract their movements, just to stand up against them, we need to expose the mainstream media. Because once they shut down the social media sites, the only fucking information we're going to get is bullshit coming from the mainstream media, especially ITV and BBC here in England. But I'm not just on about them, I'm on about worldwide. We need to expose the mainstream media. They're just as guilty as the people that are doing this to us, because they are following orders. They are paid to fucking push the agenda of what they're trying to do to us. They're trying to hurt us. They're trying to shut us all down and take control of every fucking bit of our life. Take away every fucking right we've got. We need to fight this in every fucking way we can, from every angle we can. Find the problem. Look at the solution from every angle, because that's what we're looking at. We want to look at solutions. We don't want to look at the problem as, oh, it's a problem. We want to look at that problem as an opportunity to learn something new, overcome their fucking their bad agendas toward us. Adapt and overcome. So whatever it is they do, we can fucking counteract. But our biggest problem at the minute is the mainstream media, as well as the government. They're just as bad. Bristol Live have done another fucking post on me yesterday, I think it was. And all they seem to do is call us COVID deniers and conspiracy theorists. That's all they seem to fucking do. They are pushing the narrative. Please, I beg you all, start focusing on the mainstream media as much as we're focusing on the governments doing this to us and the elites that are doing this, that are the puppet masters of the government. So we need to focus on the mainstream media. We need to bring down the mainstream media just as much as we need to bring down this treasonous government. It is fucking vital. Once they shut down all our social medias and all us telling the truth and getting this truth out there, the only narrative they're going to have is from the mainstream media, which we all know is full of shit. They are full of shit. We need to take these guys down. We really do. It's just as important. I'm here at the studio. I'm continuing the fight. I am going to grieve for my dad in my own way, but at the minute I've got to do that and deal with this stuff, because this is fucking important. So's grieving for my dad. We didn't have the best relationship. We didn't have the best relationship at all, but he was still my father, and I will grieve with him in my own way while I'm fighting this fight. I believe he will watch down over me, and I believe he'll help me in any way he can, and I truly believe this. If we haven't had the best relationship while he was here, I'm sure he'll help me now he's not. Do you know what I mean? His energy I'm going to use. I'm going to use this energy of my father dying to good. I'm going to put it to good. I'm going to put it into this fight and help me fight this even harder. I am more determined and more strong and more vigilant. I am fucking defiant. We are all defiant. We all have the power to fucking defeat these bastards. All we need to do is stick together. We need to unite. We need to unite in this fight. We need to stand tall. Look at the first lockdown. The first lockdown, everyone shut, even including me. I shut a day early. I didn't believe the lockdown until it was in my face, and then I'm thinking, wow, you know, maybe this is serious. I've done the right thing. I shut down. I'm now doing the right thing again. I'm doing the right thing, and we all need to do the right thing, and that is to fucking take the bull by the horns and guide this into fucking light, happiness and peace. We have got a brand new future ahead of us if we stick together now. It's not going to be easy. This fight hasn't been fucking easy one bit. It's going to get a lot worse, but you need to keep your heart strong. Keep your heart easy. Don't let any negative news get into your head. Don't stay away from the TV. Stay away from the fucking news channels. When you don't watch the news and when you don't read the newspapers, they are a business. They are another corporation. They will fail. They are pushing a treasonous government's agenda. They are pushing us into fucking death. They are helping take our rights away. We need to bring down the mainstream media as much as we need to bring down this government. If anything happens today or I have to issue any fines, I will go live again. But I'm in work. I'm just about to start on my lovely client who's been very patient for me. She knows I'm dealing with a lot of stuff right now. So I'm just going to tackle my client. And I'm just going to forewarn, I know the police are watching my Instagram, I know there's others watching my Instagram, especially the mainstream media. But watch these videos, please download or screen record these videos and post them yourself. Get this fucking word out, every fucking word out about what we're doing and how we're doing it. I'm doing this for us all. I'm doing this for my children. I'm doing this for us all. I have had a fucking enough. I have tried to wake people up the whole of this fucking lockdown through social media, then through protesting. I have had enough. I am fucking standing my ground. Now is what we need is action. We need fucking action. No more trying to wake people up. If they're fast asleep still now after 9 months, they fucking no good in a minute. The only way they will wake up when they see us acting, when they put it to the fucking test. Now, if you need to get hold of me, there's plenty of people on my Facebook that are tagged in my posts. You can get hold of me through any one of them. You know, please, if you go onto my Facebook, which I'm not really going on at the minute, go onto some of my posts, read my posts, you know, and check out the people that are tagged in my posts, because these are all very clever individuals that are all fighting the same fight. We've all been called shills. We've all been called fucking crisis actors. The fucking truth of the matter is, we are all individuals that have come together and unite in this fight. That's Ellie Gray, that's Cassie Sunshine, that's fucking Lauren Nicole, there's so many of us, you know, there is so many of us, there's loads of us, and we didn't know each other before this lockdown. What's brought us together is this fucking lockdown. We're standing together and we are uniting. We're trying to set an example. We just need you to do the same too. We need you to unite and stick together, and if you do that, guys, we will fucking win. We are winning. Keep your heart easy and not unsettled, you know. Don't believe the bullshit in the mainstream media. Get rid of anyone negative in your life. Keep your fucking vibration high. Keep positive. Stay strong. Stand tall. Have courage in your conviction. It's confidence is the fucking key, and so is communication. Peace to you all. I love you all. We can do this, guys. Let's fucking do it.